welcome to Why Are We the Same Person? Uh, could you imagine?
To the bit, my guy. I'm ready for it.
No, just talking about
we're in.
the tech guy just going through under the table, and then also goes, "Oh,
There. Shit. It's up in my shit.
all right. Why are we the same person? That's the name of this podcast. We could explain that, or we could introduce ourselves.
I think we're the same person because we've been friends for 25 years.
I mean, that's the reason.
And the freaking celebration for that
But
is
who are these friends, you might ask?
See, that's a great question. Who are we? Because I think I'm Cole.
And that's true.
And I think I'm pretty committed to being Cole.
Yeah, I've been Athen for much longer than you've been Cole.
This is true.
So
I was forced to be Cole thanks to Xbox.
Oh yeah. Well,
Microsoft literally banned me. Bro, you ready for this shit? Gigantic. It was because of Gigantic, and you know damn fine well it was.
Yeah, and it was very
a children's game, which was a blast to play. My name was Shit Yeah Richie for the better part of 12 years, 10 years. I don't even know. High school probably changed it to that.
Yeah.
Because I was Bill Bob for a long time.
Right, and
I was the Rocker Richie before that.
And you were also
the Rocker Richie might have been the longest until Shit Yeah Richie.
There was that era of TFSY.
TFSY X Suppressor. And then it was Shit Yeah Richie. So Shit Yeah Richie had a good run.
Shit Yeah Richie had,
and then we played with actual children.
Yeah.
And somebody's mom was probably very upset that the name Shit. Well, technically it was Shite because there was a Y in it.
It was Sheet.
Shite. It was Shite. Yeah. Hi, my name is Sheet. Freaking the caveman. D&D. Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. So I was Shite Yeah Richie, and somebody reported my name, and Xbox forced me to then be Salty Colt 909447.
Yeah, because they throw in that
a description and a noun.
I believe they give you 90 days.
I think it was 30.
I think it was 90 days.
I'm betting it was 30, but I couldn't speak to that for sure. I could probably scroll through my Xbox messages and I'll bet it'll tell me, hey,
because that's how long
you had.
That's how little you actually interact.
Yeah, the only messages I would have through there really would be like. It notifies me sometimes when you have enough points for a rewards card or something, like a gift card.
Yeah.
Like every time I buy something, I'll be like, oh, you have enough to get a $1.75 Xbox gift card. Cool,
yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, awesome.
And
but then those stack up, I think.
Well, that's just the first notification. I don't think it informs me anytime you get higher than that.
No, but I just mean in general, you just get a bunch of dollars.
Yeah, I mean, I wait till I'm about to buy something, and then whatever amount I have accrued. Anyway, so they made me Salty Colt 909447, and I did not change it because bullshitting. And that evolved then into the Salty Colt, which has become my online reckless endangerment.
But the real reason...
I don't know if persona is the right word.
I think the real reason you committed to it, and it's partially my fault,
it was that
immediately when I saw the name change, I started calling you Colt.
Yeah. I think that day you messaged me, sup Colt? And it stuck.
Yeah.
Ants called me it in actual real life settings, on set.
Yeah.
Yo, Colt, can you bring me the battery? I'm like, can you just call me Colt in real life? Is this a thing?
Yeah.
Do I have a nickname? Did I just become a nickname guy? So
yeah,
that's what
I know. I mean, there are sometimes where I'll say your name 3-4 times, and then I'll say Colt, and you'll be like, "What was up?"
That's the one that'll get my attention.
Yeah.
Usually, I'll answer to Richie, whatever.
I mean, to explain mine is a lot easier. My name is Jonathan, and I didn't like
John.
I didn't like John. I mean, I go by Johnny.
Johnny is usually the go-to.
But I wanted a more badass name for stage because I was.
Now, why would you need a stage name?
Well, yeah, because I was starting a band in high school.
A band?
And shut up.
You were in a band? I quote unquote drummed for that band for a little while.
That wasn't that one.
Undefined. It wasn't real. It was in fact undefined.
Yeah, that wasn't the one. I started it with She Will Burn.
No, that's with She Will Burn, right? Yeah.
But
which actually had members and put out one song.
Yeah,
if I recall correctly.
Yeah, and so I did that, and I had written a lot of material in high school. I probably have 80 songs I wrote in high school.
Yeah. How many of them have notes or tunes attached to them?
Probably at least 24, if not 30.
Jeez. Did you ever actually write like sheet music, or you just kind of hummed and like made
No, yeah, no,
like notes,
absolutely.
just little dots
That's
and
just
shit?
the way I even write now is I
Yeah.
just kind of like scat and hum and then I like send it to someone and then they make the
Hmm.
instrumentation. But we'll get into that. But then like yeah, but like the full gamer tag Anthem Empire was going to be the first album for She Will Burn.
Is
So
the
it's
whole
Anthem
Empire came from?
Empire and then 22 being my lucky number. And that's yeah, so that's why it became that. But my gamer tags were all over the place. It was Tic Tac,
Tic Tac. I remember Tic Tac for the longest
I was
time.
TFSY
TFSY
Sniper,
Sniper. Yeah. What do we
um,
have? We had the Suppressor, Sniper, Chops, Stealth.
Stealth.
I think that was all the only
Um,
gamer tags that existed. Did Twitchy do something?
No, he was AP 107.
Oh yeah,
He
Aplos.
never
Yeah.
Apples. Yeah, he never.
Never committed to the bit.
Yeah, and Dave
It's just the
didn't
goat
change. He didn't change his gamer tag. He made a new account.
to have that gamer
Yeah,
tag.
because he didn't want
Well,
to
you're right.
lose his OG gamer tag,
Yeah.
which he still has to this day. So that's fair. But I'm trying to think if I had any other names.
I remember Tic Tac
Tic
22
Tac was
and then
the
Athens.
first one.
Sniper for the
Sniper.
little bit in
Well,
between.
Sniper was
And
a
Athens.
long time too
Was
because
it that
that was
long?
the Gears 2 era. So that was like we were trying to like put like a clan together almost with
Yeah.
like games like Halo, Gears, stuff like that. And so we were TFSY. That was the whole thing. Um, and it stuck with the first four of us was just because we were like out like doing like Manhunt or whatever. And
Yeah.
we're like, this is fun.
Yeah, I mean, day one was a manhunt game where we just
Uh,
absolutely hid guerrilla style in the darkness. Like the other team that was looking for us, they were on our shit. They were like, "Did you guys see something move there? I'm this far from them. Just stay very, very still." That
yeah,
was legendary.
yeah, that was where it's spawned
Shit, ninth
initially.
grade, 10th grade.
Yeah, it had to be around that era because we were not hanging out with Twitchy
Yeah,
outside of school um, before
much
or
past
after
that.
that.
Yeah, it was a small
It
window
had to
of
have been. It
opportunity.
had to have been the it most likely was the summer between sophomore and junior year.
You hear my fuck ass cats trying to get in here?
Hmm.
For a second, I thought it might have been the missus coming home, but it's too early for that.
No,
She's got
but yeah. So
at least a half hour.
that's us, right?
Yes,
And why are we the same person? As you mentioned, we've known each other for
25 years.
actually,
That's fucked up. That's fucked up to say out
by the
loud.
time this comes out, yes, it will have been.
We'll have hit the 25.
We'll have hit the 25. Yeah,
If this comes out.
20.
For all we know, this is a trial shoot.
It's not.
Yeah, this is live. This is episode one. It's happening right
We
now.
did the trial.
We're fucking in it to win it, baby.
Yeah, we did the trial. We did the audio trial.
The 10 minutes before we actually
Is-
hit record.
Well, no, I mean we did that 45-minute
Mhm.
audio test that kind of I think worked out, but it's like, will that ever come out? That probably might not ever.
That
come out.
is
You have it somewhere. I know.
saved. I mean, it's on my computer. I'm pretty
It
sure.
could
It's
exist.
right
I mean,
there.
it could exist.
Yeah.
Realistically,
Maybe it'll be a Patreon exclusive.
maybe if we do a Patreon.
Did my eyebrows
so-
successfully raise?
I'm sure they did.
Can you do one eyebrow?
No, no. When I try to do the one eyebrow,
You can't do the
it
people's
becomes
eyebrow?
it becomes the furl.
Just two angry eyes both staring down.
It becomes stink eye.
Yeah. Vanna can do it pretty good. Not the rock good, but
No,
good enough. Yeah.
of course not. There was a kid, I can't remember who it was. There was a kid growing up that could do it really, really
Yeah.
well, and I can't remember who it was.
Have you ever known someone that can hit both of them? Like
Yeah, back to
they
back,
can go back to back?
Yeah.
Like the peck dance, but with their eyebrows?
With their eyebrows, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No
This is the
way.
same kid I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
I can't
really?
remember who it
No
was.
shit.
And that's good. That name's gonna come up
Weeks
20
from now. Yeah.
25 minutes from now. I'm just gonna say a name, and you're just like,
Who?
Right.
What did that have to do with
Um,
anything? Okay, why are we here? That is what we were starting to drift towards.
yeah,
It's a celebration of 25 years of Salty Empire, except that wasn't the nickname. It was
right.
just the
we
two
were never
buds.
that. Yeah. We were cousins.
Midlife crisis borderline
We were,
for me.
we were
Cousins that immediately gave up and didn't try to get you on the same bus.
We just
and
had a
just-
couple of things.
I feel like we have enough shit to shoot that needs to be shot.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, we have
And now
conversations.
it's shot.
Haha. We have conversations all the time, like at least twice a week.
Yeah.
Just from streaming or just having conversations through like instant messengers and stuff like that. Just honestly, it's like, why are we even lying to each other? We're best friends. Like,
Yeah.
it's just no
It's
reason.
time.
Like
we need a show.
We just keep on telling everybody we're our longest friend, also the friend I've known the longest.
Ba-bow.
But I mean, it really is like we have the most frequent conversations. I'm at your house right now. It's 2 hours away from me, and I left work to come here specifically for this.
I think we're gonna party for Helldivers tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. Let's transition to that. Go ahead.
No,
Talk about it.
I was just excited because like I feel like work got
No,
canceled.
that is not the
So they
only
said
thing that's happening tomorrow. Of
Yeah, there's
course.
some other game that's been around for a while. I'm
Yeah.
not sure
Yeah, I
what that might be.
don't quite.
There's bugs in it, crickets maybe of some sort,
Yeah,
something like that.
it's hard to tell.
It's what's that? What's that weird red thing on your arm?
Oh, what's the, oh, the
Can we even see
zombie?
it? Hell
The
yeah, we
zombie
can see
here?
it.
This is from Walking Dead.
No. I think it's the
Oh,
Gears
the
COD.
Abstergo? The Abstergo look? No, the 22? Is it the 22? No? Okay.
The bit's going too deep. I'm losing my shit right now. I'm actually about to snap. It's Gears. Gears Reloaded, they're calling
Here's
it? Right?
Reloaded,
Yep.
yeah. I'm hoping that it becomes like a Master Chief collection and
Yeah.
they start releasing like HD versions of
And they
Reloaded
run through
all in
the
one collection.
trilogy, probably.
At
Would they
least the
keep
trilogy.
going?
They'll probably hit Judgment.
I can see Judgment.
Will they hit
E-Day is going to be its own thing
4 and
separately.
5?
Maybe 4.
Maybe Tactics, but Tactics
I
really
don't see
connects to
Tactics
4 and
getting
5
touched.
because
I don't think Tactics will see the light of day again.
no, I do because I think
You think they'll do a second one?
well, because Tactics follows Kate's father, so it connects to
Sure,
4 and
Gabe,
5. It
right?
connects to the second or the sequels, I should say,
Mhm.
which is not a trilogy because they're dropping E-Day.
Well, they got to 4 was Xbox One, right?
Yes.
The main trilogy was through 360. Judgment was 360,
Yes,
and then 4 was on Xbox One.
correct, and 5.
5 was also Xbox One.
Yeah.
So we had. Is there any news of a 6?
That's what I'm saying. Like they didn't go to. They
I
just
would have
had,
expected
they
that
jumped. They
before.
jumped to E-Day before that. That's why I'm
they
like,
they did a prequel and they did a remake of 1, and now they're doing another remake of 1.
and they're doing another prequel because E-Day is another prequel.
Are you referring to Judgment as the other
No,
prequel?
I'm referring to Tactics.
Oh, okay. I was drawing a blank. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, there was another prequel? Yeah, I knew.
Which Judgment is also a prequel.
Yes,
So there's 3 prequels.
but that's like adjacent.
I guess, but like
because it does tie. What does it tie back to just before the events of 1?
yeah, a little bit before. A little bit before.
And you see those characters again in the main line in 3. You see the girl, right?
No, you see Paddock in
Paddock,
3
is that it?
in the aftermath.
He was the big guy.
Oh, he's not even in 3. He's just in the Judgment DLC. Oh, not DLC, but like the aftermath, which you unlock by beating the game, and it's a deleted level from the era of 3. Paddock returns officially like main game, main storyline in 5.
Jeez. That's some deep lore. Gears is cool.
I could deep dive into Gears lore, but that's not what we're here for.
What are we here for?
We're here.
Lore. What is it good for?
We're here to drop.
Is that it? That's the big one, right? We're dropping the podcast and we're dropping into Super Earth.
Yeah, I don't.
Or we're dropping.
I've seen clips and stuff about Helldivers, but I never like went out of my.
Are we dropping cool sounds?
Are we dropping cool sounds?
Not we, but somebody is.
I mean,
Somebody did.
I dropped some cool sounds.
Yeah.
I continue to drop cool sounds.
Excellent. We'll come back to that. let's ride out this Helldivers train so I can get it out of my system before I start talking about Rooster Teeth again. Shut the fuck up. I remember seeing the teaser, the ODST teaser, and actually thought it was fan.
It was fake.
Like I didn't think it was real. I first saw it on I think Facebook, and it was shared by.
Well, did you see? Did you see that there's skins for the aliens now too?
Who aliens?
The aliens in Helldivers. They're using Halo.
Are they skinning some of them as Covenants?
There's elites. There's Flood. Yeah.
I saw something comparing a few of them to the Flood, like a similar creature, but
because I saw it and
I didn't know they're actually using those models. Like, is it the Covenant?
And there was also.
Or does it just look like that?
No, I mean I don't know if it is actually the Covenant, but I mean I would assume it would be. But it's like
I'm trying not to do too much of a lore dive so that like
because I saw
when we actually play, I can be experienced.
I saw a meme and it said at this point this is a new Halo game.
Sure.
Because they have the ODST.
I think that's the same post I saw. Yeah.
They have the Flood in it, like stuff like that. Yeah. It's like
But the one I saw was more like similarities. Like these things look like elites. These
No, I
things
think
look
they're
like the
reskinning
flood.
them with the ODST stuff.
That's fucking sick. The
Yeah,
ODST makes perfect sense for that
absolutely.
universe too.
Helldivers
Like
basically is
it's
ODST.
just a bunch of shock
Yeah.
troopers coming down and whooping all
But
holy
again, the cool
rats.
thing about this is also like because this is dropping simultaneously with Gears Reloaded, they're dropping on each other's consoles. Because
Yeah,
Helldivers was PlayStation, Gears was Xbox, and now they're going to the opposite.
right. And it's
Which
not
is
like
like,
they're just publishers on those consoles. Like Gears is a Microsoft like Xbox property,
yeah,
and
Helldivers.
Helldivers is directly Sony
Yeah,
published. Like it's
yeah.
it's literally their shit.
This is the first trade that they're going to be like, let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
wonder how Elder Scrolls is going to work out in that vein.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, Microsoft bought Activision. That's a big freaking company to buy. Activision, Blizzard, and Bethesda. Like, they fucking own them now. So, Elder Scrolls 6, if it ever exists, I mean, we'll probably be 50 by the time it's real. And then we'll be doing our
I don't know, man.
45th anniversary podcast. And
You think I'm making it to 45?
and then once you cross 27,
That's true. I am.
that's where
I am immortal now.
now
So
it's spite
unfortunately,
or 72,
yeah.
and then you can.
I'm not a
Sorry, I did it
vampire,
backwards.
but I
But I
feel
feel
like
like one.
one.
Yeah, good. All right, falling universe. Did you see? Not to shit on other human beings, but did you see the girl that fucking rushed the stage
Yeah.
on him? That shit was too funny. He
He,
gets the mic. He's like, "There's power up here, you dumb bitch." He's like, "Who let Shrek on the stage?"
yeah. He changed his
Oh my
his
gosh.
Instagram to be like a fake like news
Yeah.
portal, and he posted about that. It said Vince Neil runs on Falling in Reverse stage, mistaking Ronnie Radke for Nikki Six,
Yeah.
and
That was Motley Crue, right? It
yeah,
was a Motley Crue dig.
and I was like very
Saying that she
funny.
looks like Nikki Six.
No, saying that she looks like
Or Vince Neil,
and
excuse
he
me.
looks like Nick because he
Vince-
does kind of give off Nikki Six
Yeah.
vibe, but like so does anybody who was like from the scene.
Which one of them went and became 6 a.m.?
Nikki Six.
That is Nikki? Okay. So he became the singer slash guitarist.
No, he's the bassist.
He's just
No,
of Motley Crue.
he's the bassist of both.
Oh,
He's
really?
just the head writer of 6 a.m.
Ah,
The singer of 6 a.m. is oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. Something Michael.
this is totally news
It's
to
a
me.
completely different guy.
I thought
No,
it was
it
him.
is not.
I thought it was
No,
the 6 individual from Motley Crue.
this is gonna bother me to know it
We have the technology.
because he did a song with Hailstorm.
I got you. I got this. This is why we have shit.
James Michael.
There he is, James Michael. That's the
Yeah.
singer. Excellent. This will be my first test to see if I can put up an image over over top. Yeah. See, I thought that one's
No,
Nikki Six there.
That's
with the crazy
that's
hair.
Nikki, and then that's DJ, and he does. I
That
think
guy looks like
he's
a
the drummer.
quack.
He's the
What
drummer.
the heck is he? He looks like he belongs right in Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077, which I've been
6 a.m. is
playing.
fine.
You play Cyberpunk?
No, I have not played Cyberpunk. I feel like that's a lot of information to get too like invested.
Yeah. It's a
You know what I
whole
mean?
a whole set of lore. You're not quite ready.
It's like
to
it feels like a full sit down game. The last time I did that was
Yeah.
Expedition 33, right? For those who come before. Notice my hair. I saw it this
Would
morning.
that be for those who come after?
You're right.
Did you just botch the line?
No, I'm saying for those who come before because they happened before me. I was suggesting that this is more like Verso rather than
Don't say it. Touch you. It's too soon.
I'll wait. I'll wait. This game has been out for a couple of months now. Gustav.
For how many times I asked you and Ant if he was on your team at the end?
Yeah, and we said
Like, are you still rocking Gustav? And
He's
you
like-
both played my ass.
Yeah.
You played the fuck out of me. Oh, nah, he's just not that good by the end game, you know?
Well, where
There's
do
just
you
better characters.
what do you play New Game plus 33?
Yeah.
You
Like,
have to play
You
33
have to
times.
beat it 3. Yeah, fucking right. I will never do that shit.
Okay.
I don't know
I
if
don't
I've
know.
ever even ran.
I don't know if that's a real thing. I feel like
Like, how
someone
many-
has done it and says look it
I've
up.
definitely. I mean, Borderlands. I did True Vault Hunter mode, which is basically New Game Plus.
Yeah, I mean New Game Plus is like
I
for
like
people who loved it so much they want to start over but keep
but
their
have
stats.
their shit.
Yeah.
New Game
That-
Plus is cool, but I like more the concept of like. Do you remember the badass rank in Borderlands 2?
Well, yeah, well, like old school
That's sick.
games.
You hit
are
level
like
cap
that.
and you can keep doing like cool shit to
It was
improve.
like challenge mode, like
Yeah,
Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter stuff. Like, right, that was the whole thing. Was that like you beat it, and they're like, okay, well now it's like before they did like difficulties in
yeah,
games. It was like this is the base game, and now there's a harder mode when you start over, but you get to keep all your stuff. That
yeah.
was the whole idea behind it, and that's what became New Game Plus now
There's not really too
with a
many
lot of
games that do
games.
that still, I feel like though. Like it's a thing, it's a common enough thing to like know exactly what it is,
It
but
depends
it's
on the
not
games you
like
play because a lot of single player games still do that. Like both of the Jedi games have that. Have a New Game Plus.
with
Cameron
Cameron
Monaghan.
Monaghan, there
Yeah.
it is. What the
Um,
hell was I gonna I think I was gonna call him who's the asshole from Never Back Down? Cam Gigadet, something like that. Sounds like a Digimon.
maybe.
But or I guess it'd be a Pokemon because it doesn't end in Mon.
Are there
Man, Digimon could have ran shit.
Are there any Pokemon that end with Mon? Well, let's go through all 1,025.
Do 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 do. Just start hitting
No,
the Jeopardy theme. We just sit here and stare off into space for
it's
four
just like,
hours.
okay, Bulbasaur.
Yeah,
No,
no. Have you ever tried to name the original 150?
151. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you make it? Did you succeed
I did a
off the top of your head?
challenge. I did a challenge with my buddy Kyle. Shout out! It's his birthday as we're recording this, and so he'll be past that at this point. He's also about to have a child. It might be today.
Who
Um,
knows? We haven't heard from him.
we did a challenge where it was like you had like 20 minutes or
Yeah.
something,
To
and
get
you
as
had to
many of them as you
name
could. Yeah.
as many of them as you could, and we did it, and he finished,
All 151?
but he did it with like 6 seconds left.
Oh,
I did not finish.
yeah.
I probably had about 15 left
Okay.
ish, and the ones that came up, I was like,
Oh, how did I forget?
bro, like
I know I missed
I will
4.
never forget Sea King again.
Sea King? No shit. Did you get Goldine?
Yeah,
But couldn't remember Sea King.
I will
You
never
didn't do
forget
them
Sea
back
King
to
again.
back?
Nope.
Wow.
I tried to do it number order right away.
Yeah.
That's what I started. I hit like 20. Pikachu's 25.
Yep.
By that, like 25, 26. That's when I started like losing.
Yeah. When I tried to do it, I kind of like went through the map of the game and was like, all right, who would I have encountered here? Okay, okay, I'm in the cave. Okay, on.
You know the map better than I would. I would
Yeah.
know just the
That's
roster
the way I
outline.
kind of
Yeah.
loosely traced. I ended up missing Krabby Kingler, Chansey, and I can't remember who the fourth was. I know I missed 4. It was definitely Krabby Kingler. I want to say it was Chansey, and 4 was probably like Tangela or something like that.
Tangela was one I definitely forgot, but
Yeah.
I never forget.
Never again. I will start with Tangela. You think I
Magmar,
won't?
like things like Magmar, Jinx.
Magmar?
But that's because
Jinx I can see.
and then you think Electabuzz, you're like, okay, Ammonite.
Yeah.
That's one that's like, it's like, you don't think about that.
You
That's
don't
not
think
something you've
but
ever
if you think
used.
Ammonite, then you got Amistar, easy
Right.
enough. But if you start talking fossils, you say Kabuto, you should say Kabutops.
Anything
Then you should say
Aerodactyl.
Aerodactyl.
Yeah.
You should probably come back to Ammonite before
But
you
you
move
don't,
on from the
but you
fossils.
don't think about that
Yeah.
because you're so
Depends if you
focused
did
on
them in
like
that order.
Cloyster.
Cloyster.
You know what I mean?
Cloyster's dirty.
Right? But that's what I mean. Like you just think things like that, and then you start thinking because there's so many generations now, things start to mesh together because they started bringing in babies, and
Yeah.
they started bringing in like other evolutions. And you're just like, oh, well. When I hear Cloyster, I know it's not. It's Shelder, but for some reason my mind goes to Clamperl, and I'm
Nope.
like, that's not. That's much. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like, why is that in my head? Now I'm lost. Now I'm trapped in this like lineup of like, oh man, I miss Trico. Like
Trico's a gangster.
and then you just keep going like, and then all of a sudden you're just like all of a sudden 6 minutes pass. You're just like, shit, what was I doing?
Who was I on?
Like
I'm pretty good up through like Gen 3,
you're far-fetched.
maybe Gen 4, and after that, I don't know who's where. Like it gets so
Considering
convoluted
you're in the
after
middle of a
that.
Gen 5 Nuzlocke, it's fair
I should start getting some of this
that
down, but
it's also like the second
nothing.
largest roster after the original one.
Yeah, well, because it was supposed to be basically the reset.
Yeah.
And you can't catch any of the original 3 something in that game naturally.
380 or whatever.
You have to beat it first to
You have to
get them
beat the
over
game
there.
to unlock it. Yeah,
And
it's like
then the sequels,
dungeons.
they added
they made it more
the
accessible.
accessibility to those. Yeah. Now Pokemon's the shit. We're cranking through the Great Nuzlocke. Last session was pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, we lost 1,
but you gained 3.
but gained 3. That's like
For this
300%
generation in particular,
considering I've been getting whooped
where you have not had
over
more
and
than
over again.
6,
Yeah.
period, at any point. You have an egg?
No. I actually went and tried looking up if there's any eggs you can get. There fucking isn't. You don't get
So there's
dick
no
until
eggs.
the end of the game. Yeah.
I know you don't get the rod until
Endgame. That's insane. You don't get an old rod, no good rod. I could see maybe the super rod,
One
but
thing I learned about that game, by the way,
yeah.
you know how
Is
I
this your fun
mentioned
fact?
no. This is you know
This
how
is
I
just an
mentioned
anecdote.
that there was a like a post Elite Four like post champion fight.
Okay.
There's actually two.
Okay. Like the Steven and the bald colt.
Yeah,
Are,
it's like the
are they
Steven or the Bold
are they
Colt.
scary? Why are you saying it like this?
The first one that I already knew about,
Should I be concerned?
I was
Why are
like,
you looking at me like that?
the first one I was like, ooh, that is scary for Colt.
Yeah.
But
Oh
the
jeez.
second one, I didn't realize because when I was going through the Nuzlocke page, they have like a Nuzlocke tracker online.
Sure.
It was just a name at the end. There
Okay.
was no picture connected to it. And
So did you
then
not recognize the name?
basically,
Okay.
and then I was looking up the other person because I was like, I hope he doesn't walk in on this person early and it spoils it,
Yeah.
right?
Is this the one that ends up coming back in White 2 that makes it relevant? Or that was the champion you said? Or a gym
No,
leader
no,
or
that's
something.
the eighth gym leader.
Hmm.
Actually, a lot of the gym leaders return, obviously, because some of them are still gym leaders in the sequel.
Sure.
But it's like a mix up. Like some of them become Elite Four, etc. So it's
Okay.
basically like what
They
happened
shuffle around and
with
that.
Kanto and Johto,
Yeah, like
except it
how Koga moved
became
on to the Elite Four,
yeah,
and then I think what was it? His daughter became the
right,
leader.
yeah,
Uh,
or like because then Blue becomes the
Not
gym
Fulmer.
leader
I can't remember what
of
town it is.
replaces Giovanni and stuff
Yep.
like that. You know what I mean? Like so, it's like there are things like that between this Black and White two.
Since when the fuck was Silver Giovanni's kid?
Years.
That's insane.
I've known that for
I can't believe I
years.
never knew that.
Oh yeah,
You just like knowledge drop. Here you go.
yeah.
Completely didn't believe it. Anyway,
Um,
what the hell were we
how
saying?
we looking on that time?
We're coming up on the 30-minute mark.
Okay. Do you want to do that like?
I got a fun fact for you.
Well,
Is that what
I
you
was
want?
no.
I
I
got a
was
good
gonna say,
one because
do
it's
you
a
want to do
riddle.
your tech test? Like go check real
Oh,
quick.
sure, man.
While I do
Make
while
sure
I,
everything's running still.
I'll do a sponsor.
Don't worry,
You
here
know
I
what I
go.
mean? We're at that halfway point. Uh, uh, so we don't have any sponsors for this or ads of any kind because this is brand new. This is the first episode.
This is
So I decided that this is going to be my conversation with you, the fans, to be like, hey, what do you want us to be sponsored by? And tell them. Like personally, I would love Red Bull. I think that would be cool. It's never gonna happen. Also, there's a good one, Cadgar. Cadgar. You know, sponsor us, Cadgar. Yo, look what you did as you knocked it, huh?
ah
I think
ah
you were coming back under the
ah.
table.
I can't believe I've done this.
See, and that's why you check the tech. Oh, tech check. That's what this segment is called now. Yeah, you just bumped into it, and that was all it was. I don't really have anything else to like share with you right now, but
I
like,
feel like it just tried to hit me. It just tried to hit me with the fucking 30-minute reset, and it's not recording. DSLRs are fucking stupid. I'm talking to you, Canon. Fuck you, dude. They
so
literally.
what you're saying
You know
is,
why
so
that's
what
a
you're saying
thing?
is, I just set you to do that,
And actually, I might
and
have
it
needed to
shouldn't
do
have
it.
happened.
I mean, we'll see next time. It
Right.
could have just been a funky coincidence, but they have that. It's like a tax thing. So DSLR cameras,
Yeah.
if they record more than 30 minutes, they get classified as a different level of camcorder, which puts them in a higher tax bracket. It's not like it's considered a luxury item, but it's something to that effect. So they get taxed more if they don't have that limitation.
Okay.
Stupid. I've tried to look up ways to get around it. Basically, it's a video card is the options, but like, I mean, this thing's $12. Uh,
And what is
Not the best,
what is
but there's like high quality ones that can record at
what is this
full
brand?
quality.
What is this brand?
The camera,
Yeah.
Canon. That's why I was
It's
just
just a
yelling again.
Canon, but
It's a
like,
Canon T4i Rebel.
okay, Canon. If you want to
That's
sponsor,
also a Canon.
if you want to sponsor this
And I can
gentleman's,
sit here and yell at you. Why am I yelling at you? You're also one. Fuck you, dude.
you're not.
I've forgotten more than my money back from this
All
camera,
right,
so thank you.
but all right. So that's the transition.
This is a tech break.
Tech check.
Come up with a theme song.
Tech check.
Tech whack, tech everything's destroyed.
What's your interesting fact?
I've actually been cooking up this one for a while.
Oh, I'm so interested.
What do you think came first? Pet or pet?
Like petting
The noun?
something
Like
or
this is
a
my
pet.
pet or I'm petting the pet?
I think petting.
So you think the action came
I think the
before the
action came
noun?
before the noun. Yeah.
Incorrect.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
So
Okay.
the noun came first, and it's descended from, I don't know if descendant's the right word, but entomologically.
Go ahead and try
Close
this again.
enough.
Take
Uh,
two.
entomologically, it comes from a Scottish word. It's spelled Paete. I'm assuming it's pronounced like pate, something to that effect, which means a tame animal. So that evolved into the word pet, and because we give them pets, that's why we named it pet. Australia, fun fact, doesn't use the word pet. They call it patting. I'm saying I'm patting my pet, but they still use the word pet.
They're upside down people.
So that was my fun one. I went on a little bit of the deep dive into the word because I know I've wondered it a few times over the years. Like what came first, the noun or the action? And sure enough, it's the noun.
And that's the one in particular that you thought of. I'm sure there are others
Yeah.
that exist that are probably.
I mean, any noun can be an action if you like just try hard enough.
Yeah.
Damn, let's see. I cricketed the fuck out of that thing. I'm staring at a cricket machine. But I arts and crafts it real hard.
Yeah, man.
Damn, I shirted so hard the other day. All right, maybe I'm not that one quite right.
Like what? You put a shirt on? Is that what you're saying?
I put on the sickest shirt. I was feeling fresh to death.
Man, I can't believe you shirted that.
I was shirting all day long.
Dude, that's such a shirt of you.
Yeah, you're damn right it is.
Anyway.
I might even scissor you right now. What? There's also scissors over there.
Yeah,
it's a prop.
That one.
Lucille. No. All right, go ahead. Your turn. What you got? What you got?
You gonna Lucille me?
You got something good? That one makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm smarter than you.
Yeah. Well, certain things. Give us a test from school. I'll smoke any motherfucker right now.
Yeah, you'll probably beat me in math. So my interesting fact. Do you know what a sednoy is?
A sednoy?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here. Let me take a guess. I would put it somewhere in the category of a medical device.
No, they are forms. I don't want to call them planets.
Okay.
But they are things in the solar system.
Large celestial objects.
Sure. That circle the sun
Uh-huh.
on a different trajectory than the main planets.
So Neptune?
No.
Uranus?
Nope.
Is that
So
what I
obviously they just announced a new planet recently.
Fuck out of here. Like after
called-
Pluto?
Yeah, Amanite. Amanite? Ammonite. Ammonite?
Ammonite? Like the
Ammonite.
fossil that the Pokemon Ammonite is named after, but spelled differently?
That's not right.
It,
Ammo,
Ammonite. Ammonite. That is the creature that the Pokemon Ammonite is named after.
That's ridiculous. No, I think it's Greek. It's Ammonite.
You trying to say Aphrodite?
No, it is Ammonite, but it's like, but it's
that little circular fossil bitch.
But how is it pronounced?
Ammonite.
No. Put it in. Click. Go ahead.
You want to hear it fucking pronounced?
I want to hear it pronounced.
Pronunciation. How to say Ammonites. Saying Ammonites.
Ammonite. Okay.
Ammonite.
Ammonite. There we go. Thank you, Bing.
Ammonite.
Because I'm not using Google anymore.
Anyway, Ammonite is the fourth to have been announced.
The fourth sednoid?
Yeah.
Pretty sure Neptune.
But they're changing it. You're thinking about their axis.
That's what. Yeah, maybe I have that.
But like
it rotates the opposite.
It is the closest to the others, like a full circle rotation.
Yeah.
So it's like
everything in our solar system rotates the sun
in the exact same way.
In theory, counterclockwise.
Whatever it is.
Wherever we would be looking from.
Whereas the other ones, these other ones are like they're on an oval or they're in the other direction, whatever. Either way. This new one matches the planets. Right. And it's much larger
than the others.
Than Pluto.
And is it the celestial object after Pluto? Like
not immediately,
physically our
but
solar's
because
quote
it's in
unquote
the
solar
same
system?
rotation as everything else, they're classifying it as a new planet.
Interesting.
Now,
Where
do
was
I
that
think
line even drawn? So I thought it was really a size thing.
I think it's based off of the star. So like as soon as you get into the axis of a neighboring star, you're no longer part of this system.
Well, are you still a planet?
Well, you would be, you just be in a different system.
What makes something a planet? So now we need to know. An object is classified as a planet if it meets three criteria. You want to guess what the three criteria are? Did you
They
see it?
must orbit a star.
Okay. Did you see that, or was that your genuine guess?
I mean, that's genuinely like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep, that's one.
Um, it. I mean, I'm assuming it has to be like a certain size.
Almost. The verbiage is it has to be big enough to be spherical. So I guess as things get larger, their
Okay.
mass
Okay. I guess
basically
the
turns
shape of
into
it matters.
round.
Okay. I couldn't even begin to guess what the third one is.
It has cleared its orbital neighborhood of other debris.
Okay, so there's nothing like
So its gravity is strong enough that it is the thing in that particular location. Like anything around it would be pulled into
into
it.
it. Yeah. Okay. So again, that's a size.
So in
That's
theory,
a
if
size. So it's two size things.
more or less, if Pluto, hypothetically, its orbit broke
Yeah.
and it floated near Jupiter, and Jupiter sucked that shit into it, is it an asteroid now? It's no longer a planet?
Theoretically. They also just announced there was like a new moon around Uranus.
Uranus?
I was you know what's crazy? I was about to say
You
Uranus
were gonna pronounce it
because
Uranus?
that's how it's
That's the
supposed to be
what the
how
Latin actual pronunciation of it. It's
but
Uranus.
it's yeah.
I'm 30 years old still. I'm 31 years old. I'm still laughing about butt jokes. Oh
But
my
anyway,
god.
look, just so you can see, and
Saying it out loud is like
this is something that
painful.
obviously you could also see if you might want to upload it in post, but like
What do we
you
got?
can see that's the
Oh, this is the
rotations,
orbit
right?
of Ammonite
The red one
and the Planet Nine
is ammonite,
hypothesis.
and then the red one is ammonite, and the other three ones are the other letters.
Leliokahuna? Hunua?
Yeah,
What
and then
a Hawaiian
Setna, I think, is another one, and then
Sedna. Interesting. I love me some space
VP,
facts.
whatever
You
that
ready
is.
for this dumb shit?
Sure,
So Amanda's brother posted a TikTok. It's just a little like a real compilation,
sure,
and it's just titled "Space Facts."
sure.
2.2 million views.
Hmm.
You want to know what this motherfucker said? You swipe to slide one. Space is really big, my G. Like real big. Slide two. Space cold, dog. Slide three. Yeah, did I mention it's big? Slide four. I ran out of facts. Slide five is just like peace. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was the dumbest, most brain rot, stupid fucking thing I've ever seen posted, and I couldn't believe it. And like, he's like, yeah, kids are like threatening me, like threatening bodily harm upon him because of how stupid the post is.
Well,
But like, I mean,
I
that's
kind of do that.
engagement.
I
Like,
kind of do that in person sometimes. Someone will
yeah,
be I'll be at the farm, and someone will be like, "What's on the cheese plate?" I'll be like, "Cheese."
good.
You know what I mean? Like,
You know who's also notorious for that? Conquer. You know what I'm talking about?
bad fur day conquer.
Nope, like
Oh,
like a comrade of vibrant wolf. Conquer.
yeah,
That Conquer. The shadow, if you will.
yeah.
He's got that kind of
Where he just
humor.
kind of says it.
Yeah. Will just deadpan say the most outrageous, like rage bait thing you've ever
You're
heard
just like,
directly to your soul.
uh,
And you'll be like, no, you're fucking wrong. I'm like, are you serious? And he'll be like, well, yeah, what do you mean? Like, dead face,
yeah,
like, won't break character for nothing.
yep.
And I'm just like, sometimes I'm amazed at how
I don't know.
committed he can to that
I
hit.
break him a lot.
Really?
Now, I don't know what it is about me in particular, but there are times where he'll like say something, and I'll just say something back, and he'll just
Twice as outrageous.
yeah.
It'll be like, all right,
But I
you
do
got
that.
me.
I do that shit all the time. I like there are people at the bar that'll just be too. They're like too. I bartend. They're just
I
too
don't.
quick with some of my responses. Like they'll say something like, "Be like, what was one that happened today?" I don't know. I said something dumb, and one of the guy goes, one of the regulars goes, "You need to get your life together." And I said, "I'm trying to
Yeah.
with you."
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah?
he was
Like, you and me, this is it.
right.
We're going to become
But it was just like
something.
it was so immediate that he was just like.
Yeah, it's those quick fires. Like
Right.
when you don't even have to think about it, you just hit him with a
Yeah.
zinger right back.
You ever discover Krakatoa?
Dude, hilarious. There was a good one I did at an old job. The supervisor was not exactly liked by most individuals. He could come off a little aggressive. He was nice to me most of the time,
Mhm.
so I didn't really think nothing of it. But we're sitting outside. It was like some sort of cookout event, whatever we were doing, and one of the younger lads, we'll call him Miles, comes outside, and he sits down for like 2 seconds, and then the supervisor, we'll call him Charles, comes over, and so Charles sits down on the bench with the rest of us, like about to hang out. Miles just gets up and fucking pieces. He just walks out immediately. I think he went home. Like the
That
second this guy tried
is
to hang out, he was just gone.
fucking
It was
hilarious.
awesome. But then Charles is like, I don't think he likes me very much. And I just whipped my head over and I went, "Have you met you?" Like, just fucking ripped him one. He's just like, "Wow, man." So now I had
Oh,
to be like, "Hey,
jeez.
was that
Oh,
too aggressive?" I'm like,
jeez.
"Oh, I'm kidding, I'm kidding." But I definitely was doing like one of the side eyes, like one of the lying ticks. Like, no, I'm not kidding. Most
Great.
people think you're a prick.
That's fine.
That was great. I thought that one was good. I hit that one hard.
Yeah, those, like I said, just those quick, like, even if it's like unrelated to anything, I think it's very satisfying
Yeah.
to hit someone with something, just be like,
Well, sometimes it's just as good when you
oh,
say
sorry, I
something
probably
so
should have looked at one
dumb,
of the cameras. I should have
something
done.
that's dumb and wasn't a good zinger, but is still
You mean like
hilarious.
everything you
Yeah.
say?
Which camera have you been picking as like your designated speaking to? Yeah. I haven't quite remembered that that's there.
Yeah.
We'll work on that. But we had the in-laws over this weekend and we're playing Uno.
Uno.
Amanda's dad was chirping her mom about something, and but he got like tongue tied at one point. He was trying to say like, "What are you doing?" But he said, what are you?" And like freaking. But anyway, so after he stuttered, he like basically gave up, and me and her mom at the exact same time, in the exact same pitch, at the exact same like rhythm, we both went like making fun of him, and it was like it sounded like an echo in the room because it was just like, how did you two say the exact same thing? It wasn't like we both just were mocking his tone.
Right.
It was the exact same pitch and like roast just mocking him. We were dead, absolutely annihilated.
Bastards. Because you're bastards. No.
No, I'm not actually.
No, I know you're not.
Yeah, I mean, none of my siblings.
Right. I know.
Yeah, we came in safe. I
They're
was born
all
like
your siblings.
uh let's see, my parents got married in 93, I think. Yeah, I was probably conceived that night. Maybe a
I
little after. Couple months
I think my
after.
parents got together in 90 or possibly 91
Yeah.
because there was supposed to be a child before me.
Mm,
Um, and then
fuck him. He wasn't the
and they had
chosen
so
one.
many. They had so many
Then
after
they
me.
just kept coming. It
They just
was like,
kept
you sure
going.
you want to do
And
that?
it's the
You sure you
same
want
and it's just the
to?
same face on all of them. They're just the eye color is
Just
different.
cloned bleeps. I gotta say, you and your siblings are definitely up there for like the most similar looking siblings.
But
I
there's
know.
distinct features that separates all of us.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Well, I mean,
for
most
example,
people would.
none of us have the same eye color.
Really? There's
Um,
6 of you. How many eye colors are
well, it's different shades.
there? Okay.
Like my brother directly below me and my sister have blue eyes,
Sure.
but
But different
one is
shades of
darker,
blue. Yeah.
one is very light, and then there's hazel and green, and I have brown.
Interesting.
So,
What your parents got?
my father's hazel and my mother's brown.
Okay. So
So
where'd the blue come from?
my grandfather.
Interesting. Isn't blue like a what is it called? A recessive gene?
I'm not sure.
When like I think that's the opposite of a dominant gene. Like brown eyes are, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, they're supposed to be dominant genes. So basically, if a parent has brown eyes, there's like an 80% chance that that kid's coming out with brown eyes.
Very good.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
There's 6 of you.
Yeah. Well,
Fuck the rules. Nobody cares.
there's five, but
Is it only 5?
yeah.
Where am I adding one in from?
The one I
Oh,
just
that first one,
mentioned.
yeah. I remember him.
Also, my youngest brother was supposed to be a twin, and he ate them.
And he ate him. No,
So
I can't
technically,
say
there
that.
could have been 7 of
Is
us.
that your most hardcore birth story that any of you guys have?
No, the most hardcore birth story is that I was born at 12 pounds.
Yeah, that's a big baby.
That's a big baby.
And were you early?
No,
No, you were born on time at 12 pounds.
I think so.
I was pushing 2 months early. I was like 6 weeks early,
That's why you're so
and
pale.
I was like 9 pounds though. But I didn't know how to breathe. So
What
the
happens?
doctor's like,
Well,
yeah, he's fine.
you didn't know how to breathe 2 months ago either.
Yeah, exactly. My nose didn't go properly. I don't know. Maybe, shit, maybe it goes all the way back to then. Maybe that's why it never worked. And then they shoved all these tubes and shit in me, and my dad was the only one that was like, something's not wrong with that kid, or something's not right with that kid.
Something's not wrong with
Yeah,
that
fuck
kid.
yourself. The city has left the apple. Mount the wall on the head of my kid. Yeah, he's the only one that said, nah, something's fucked up. And then, sure enough, like 2 days later, I went like horrible. And they were like, yeah, coming back. And they're like, yeah, his lungs, I guess, didn't develop actually. So they just started cranking your boy full of oxygen. I had oxygen out the wazoo.
And then 5 to 6 years later,
I met Johnny. You know what we need to fast forward to? 6th grade.
6th grade.
Yep. This man got transferred. They redistricted?
Yes,
That'd be the word, right? Our school district.
Yeah.
So our elementary school got shuffled around a little bit. A couple of grades went this way, a couple of them went that way. Depending upon what town you were in, blah, blah, blah. Gone. This was before social media, before cell phones. So, I mean, our parents maybe had each other's numbers, but who knows? So this was what, 2nd grade? Going into second?
We were
Going into
going
third.
into third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So homeboy was gone, disappeared.
So
Another
for the
school.
back
Who knows? He
half,
might as well
the
have
back
moved
half of
17
elementary
states.
school
Was
second.
different grades, yeah, or different schools. And then middle school comes around. I was about to say the insulting name for our school, but maybe that wouldn't be so good anymore. It had this like conjoined lunch line set up. So like if you wanted pizza, you got online from inside the cafeteria. If you wanted chicken sandwich, you got online from outside, like in the
And
hall.
that, honestly, that's probably exactly what it was, because
It was something to that
pizza,
effect.
chicken
Yeah.
sandwich. It makes
So
sense.
your boys are coming down the middle, meeting at the corner, semi close to the register. One looks up, Richie, Johnny. Oh my gosh! Anyway, bye.
And then we never, they never,
Never saw him again.
never stopped.
That was the one that got away.
Yeah.
No, but we really did
I
just
never
like
got-
freak out, like how sick it was that we saw each other again, and then just fucked right off.
Yeah.
Like
I was like, well, I'm gonna go eat.
down somewhere. I don't know where I went and sat. You went and sat somewhere, and then it was what, the next day, or
It was a
maybe
couple days.
It
Might have
might have
been
been
like
the day
a week
after
or
that.
something.
Yeah.
No, it was a little while.
Was it?
It wasn't a big group
Yeah.
after, but like it
A
was
couple
like
of days.
at least a couple of days.
Yeah. Then I found where he was sitting. Come marching up to the table. Move. Johnny looks up. No. Oh, yes. Like once he realized who it was. Who'd you think I was? Did you just think I was some bull, some prick?
Because
Yeah.
everybody that was sitting there, like there was like they weren't jocks or anything, but it was like a
Yeah.
bunch of kids that were like into sports
Sure.
and didn't actually do any sports. So like I was just one
Doing
of the
your
other
own
kids.
thing in the end.
And well, it wasn't even that. It was like I was still hanging out with everybody. I was still having a
Okay.
conversation, but it was just like I'm at the end of the table. You know what I mean? Like I'm
No,
at the
this
end.
is my
Like,
spot.
This is my spot. And then move.
No. Like get fucked, guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It slides on over and boom, boys ever since.
Yeah, I mean we were kind of boys
That would
before
have been
that.
2006.
We were, I mean, in first grade.
Five.
In first grade, we were still boys. It
Yeah.
was just there was
That was the era of the Three Amigos.
It was
became.
yeah. It was also one of the well. It was also like elementary school was more of like which parents run into each other at field day and click, and then their kids start hanging.
Now we're friends.
Right.
I mean,
Whereas
kids are
middle
really
school,
they're friends of proximity most of the time. Like you're in the same place at the same time.
but that was also like
you're friends.
But that's also like relationships, like with people who are like, oh, that were dating in high school. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man, this is my soulmate. It's like, no,
No, you just had class together.
it's right place.
You sat
right
next
time,
to her
you
for
know?
a few months.
Yeah, we're coming up towards the end, man,
Of our life.
of our first episode. Anything fun upcoming for you?
Well, let's see. Apparently everybody thinks I'm the next supervisor at work, so that's fun.
Cool.
I got it twice today. First, the senior guy comes up to me and he's like, so you ready for that the day supervisor position? And I was like, no, what? Like your guys' hours are crazy. They go in at like 4 a.m. I'm not trying to do that. I really like my shift right now. And then I'm talking to one of the maintenance guys because one of the machines was acting up, and one of the night guys is coming to plug in his machine, and he's like, "Hey, there's our new supervisor." I'm like, "What are you guys talking about? Like somebody's definitely running their mouth." and I gotta find out who it is. Smack the shit.
But it could also be one of those things where it's like they just haven't told you yet, and they already decided.
I didn't sign up for it. I don't want that. I'm not even in that department. I'm in the finance department. Like I'm technically considered a finance
Well,
employee.
then stop doing everybody else's job.
You know, probably that's what I do need to do. More fun things though is really the Borderlands stream. Wednesday coming back up. We're going to take back Eden 6. Me and Grem, my sister, the goat. We're taking down Hammerlock's sister. Was the bad guy. Do you remember Hammerlock?
Yeah.
Hammy Locks.
I remember his sister was
the Ice Queen.
that she was playable.
Yeah, in the pre-sequel.
Oh, pre-sequel? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Are you sure she was? No, she was DLC in 2.
No. No.
Was that his wife?
No, DLC in 2 was Gage and Krieg.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah.
But she was DLC
in the
pre-sequel.
Yeah, because
she was definitely DLC.
You had Nisha, the sheriff,
Claptrap,
Wilhelm was like the soldier, and then Athena.
That was it. And then she was like the main character.
Yes. And then they added in the doppelganger, Handsome Jack's clone, and Aurelia, I think is her name. Aurelia?
Lady Hammerlock.
Yeah, basically. The Ice Queen Hammerlock. So yeah, we're going to kick her ass. And then Saturday, we're back to the Nuzlocke run, where hopefully I can hoot and holler at 7 a.m. and not be yelled at. And we're back. We're bouncing back. That is the best part about rejuvenation.
The best part about this is no matter when this gets released, that's probably what's going to happen this week. You know what I mean?
You know, that's fair.
Like, because that just
this may or may not be a Monday, and next week may or may not be the exact same thing.
Right. You never know. In terms of anything going on, not really. I am hoping to shoot a music video in the near future.
Okay.
I've finalized the band behind me.
Okay.
So
what was the last holdout? Was it drums still?
Yep.
So surprised at that. I feel like there's more drummers.
There are. That's the problem. Is that they all want to spread themselves.
Yeah.
And I need someone to I wanted someone to commit. I also wanted someone closer to us in age, because a lot of the people that were available were dudes in their 50s.
A broad spread, yeah.
And it's
that just likes to play the drums.
Yeah, you can't commit to this full time. But so hopefully we get to shoot a music video soon. I got to talk to Ann about that.
Okay.
I got to do some casting. I already have the set pretty much.
Is this the circusy type theme still, or something? Okay.
Yes. Spoilers, but yes, it's going to be a circusy theme kind of
thing. Nothing about song. Nobody knows nothing.
But it is going to be.
How did the latest release go? Finally live on streaming platforms.
Yeah. Good.
Anywhere but here. Go check it out. All three.
Memories
can't see me.
Memories Don't Lie is the group, by the way. If we didn't say that.
I don't think we said that out loud. It's a good thing to say out loud.
Yeah. So if you look up Memories Don't Lie, literally any platform, there's 60 of them that are worldwide.
Are you on Kick?
Am I on Kick?
Memories Don't Lie. You said it's on any platform, every platform.
Any streaming platform for music, for audio.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
YouTube Music, Google Music, Spotify, Amazon Music,
Apple, Pandora.
Pandora.
Ario. It's on
Tidal.
It's on Tidal.
Who was that? Jay-Z?
That was a big group of them. The only one it is not. I will say there is actually one it's not.
Apple Music?
No, it is on Apple. There's one it's not on, and that is SoundCloud. Because SoundCloud, you can't go through a distributor. It's all independent, and I don't feel like uploading on SoundCloud. SoundCloud feels like amateur compared to the other.
I will now exclusively be uploading this podcast to SoundCloud.
That's awful.
That is the worst pitch you've done for this entire show.
But pretty much anywhere that you listen to music, you can find.
Definitely thought you were about to say pray for me now. K-pop Demon Hunters, Helldivers 2, Borderlands, Rooster Teeth.
This is a lot of fun stuff that we could be talking about next time.
No, I can't believe you done this! Why are we the same person?
The big thing.
Hello! We had an announcement to make.
Yeah, we're
stupid.
After after the first episode, if you checked it out, cool. Speaking of episodes, we have no idea what the schedule is going to be for this yet. We're thinking maybe monthly. We're thinking maybe weekly. It really depends on
feedback and timing, and I guess how fast I feel like editing them and putting things out. If we realize we can crank, and the need for the content is there, maybe we'll kick it up a notch. Maybe we won't.
Tentatively,
no
matter what, there's going to be at least
first week of the month,
First week of the month, I think.
something like that.
Something to that effect.
I think that's probably where our brains are cooking right now.
Yeah, I think at least. Now, who's to say if it's going to be filmed? Who's to say if it's just going to be audio? It's probably going to be filmed. Who are we talking about? If we're only going to do it once a month, it's ridiculous. Let's not get out of hand here. I should have been sitting on this the whole time. This is so much
That cushion?
Yeah. I had it on my back.
I pimped these chairs.
Well, I had
all cushions.
I had it to lean back. I should have been
for days. Cushions for days in this motherfucker.
It's ridiculous.
We're bullshit now. Anyway, long story short, these will probably be monthly podcasts. We hope you liked it.
And we didn't even shout out the podcast itself.
Why are we the same
Why are we the
person
same
on
person?
Spotify and YouTube
Yeah.
and maybe other platforms?
We've got some socials that you could probably find too that'll give you more information. Okay, bye.